Thank you.
Okay. Would you like to have wholesomeness or understanding?
Tan Ajahn, I think I would like to have both, you know.
Is there you? This is the question.
No, Tan Ajahn. Yes, I feel the idea. Everyone feels, yeah, idea of I.
The more there is the understanding of Dhamma, the more there is less and less the idea of self. But otherwise, it's also always the self, all the time. Just like now, exactly the same. Seeing is me, hearing is me, everything is me. But actually, from the first word we heard from the teaching, all Dhammas are Anatta, no one, no self. And this is the point of understanding the teaching of the Buddha, little by little, to be Sankhara Dhamma, to condition moment of understanding. So what is now? It's just that which arises and performs its function. No one can be there. Otherwise, there must be wholesomeness as I, from life to life, no understanding of what is now. And as long as there is the idea of self, can there be more and more wholesomeness? Or more and more akusala? So it's not just one.
Rather more akusala.
So
no, it's not one thing. No, not only.
So the only way is understanding, not me at all. Otherwise, I understand. I think I have more wholesomeness, but actually, what is this moment? Dhamma is now. Otherwise, when one says, one begins to understand Dhamma, only the word. What about the nature of that which is now appearing? That which is seen is not a seeing. See, no one there at all. This is the development of understanding Dhamma as no self to lead to the moment of enlightenment, truth of any moment, just like this moment, conditioned, no one there. Otherwise, it's not the right point of listening to the teachings. What for? To have more kusala? Or to understand that actually, from life to life, they are all Dhammas, no one there at all. Even right now, not any moment can be taken for self. Otherwise, there must be the thinking about the teachings, the words only, but from hearing and considering carefully the subtlety of reality, which even it now appears, no one knows it as it is. So we talk more and more about this moment. Even we say that seeing is nama, that which experiences an object, but at any moment it's I who see. So there can be the understanding, the depth, the subtlety of Dhamma, that it arises and falls away right now. No need to look for the next moment or at the moment at all. But paññā is not enough. That's why without hearing more, considering each word which represents each reality, it's the only way. No one now. Dhamma is so close, so near, not far away at all. To understand Dhamma is understanding what appears now, little by little. And no one develops at all. It's the understanding of each moment. Condition accumulated little by little. Is this kusala, the understanding?
John, of course, this is the best kusala, the best kusala.
That's why whenever there is understanding, no need to think about other kusala. All depends on conditions, how much one understands from the book. But still, there are conditions for akusala. It's there to be object of studying and learning more about the truth, that no one can make it arise. It's already conditioned. No need to go to anywhere, to any place, to try to do something, because even that moment is done by the self. not understanding the nature that is conditioned, different moment to moment, from life to life. So with okay, please.
Yes, Tanajan, that's true, because the most important is actually the right understanding. And as you always say to us, understanding of anattāness. And that's the biggest kusala I think we can have in life.
So paññā begins to understand how subtlety it is of each reality, no matter its rupa, that which cannot experience, or that which it now experiences, each moment. So many things unknown, but Buddha had enlightened the truth of each. So from hearing, considering, learning to understand the truth little by little, as know me, this is the highest point, the enlightened moment, to understand the absolute truth of each moment. So one can understand how much understanding one has developed from this moment. Otherwise, it's not enough, never enough at all, until time comes by conditions. Like Sariputta, he didn't know it's been accumulated. It's conditioned right then by conditions, showing the anattāness, the absolute truth, that is not anyone who can do. But from this moment, only one moment of understanding is developing. By Sankhara Dhamma, no one, until the understanding of no one, because it is citta or cetasika or attachment or whatever it is, conditioned, no need to do anything, but the understanding from hearing can begin to develop understanding that little by little, not by anyone, but by conditions. So understanding each word as it is, as a self, is the best moment of life. No one. And this is the point of understanding or learning the teachings. And this develops already by conditions, little by little. When it's firm confidence on the truth, it conditions more viriya and khanti and satya and adhidana to lead to the moment of understanding more and more, little by little. The most difficult is not by anyone. So life goes on depending on how much understanding can understand that moment, as one has heard so much to understand little by little. One cannot rush to attain enlightenment instantly at all. Impossible, because from morning up to now, how many moments of akusala, from life to life, from day to day. That's why we can see the great benefit of understanding only that reality which is conditioned from hearing and considering can bring about such understanding of just understanding. Nothing to do, because there's no one, no self. Otherwise, the confidence of the anattāness is not strong enough.
Even there is no understanding at the moment. That's still ignorance, and this also is to be understood as anatta, isn't it, Ajahn?
Because you see that when one says that I understand Dhamma, how much understanding of what is there now. See, it's not firm enough yet to directly experience that which is now arising and falling so rapidly, unexpectedly, never be shown to ignorance, because there is attachment to whatever is there. So it closes or it covers up the truth that we like so much, or we hate so much, or whatever is there, gone completely. When we dream, There can be the understanding moment when we wake up that it's a dream, only a dream. It's not the actual seeing or thinking or experience anything at all. It's only memory of thoughts and the thinking moment. So at moment of waking up, one understands that it's not true, it's not real. So this life is just like that until the understanding is there to understand the words of truth, the absolute truth, that it cannot be changed at all. It's so true. And only paññā, understanding, can understanding little by little and leave it to sankhara Dhamma, as there cannot be anyone at all. No one can do anything because actually they're all Dhammas. Otherwise, one cannot see the precious moment of understanding now that it is developing from moment to moment by conditions unknown. We don't know how much it can condition what moment of understanding directly, little by little. And this is the confidence of Dhamma as Anatta, no self. Otherwise, we just say that all are Dhammas. But what Dhamma? I am saying what Dhamma? I'm hearing what Dhamma? See, just the word, but not the confidence of the truth of each reality that is conditioned. Just like now, we're talking, but what conditions seeing? Can anyone make seeing to arise? But it's there all the time while one thinking or doing something, anytime. All are covered up by ignorance, not understanding the truth of each one, just one by one. Otherwise, they're all there together. They cannot be understood clearly when they are together. But learn from hearing that they are not the same, but there are conditions for them to arise together. And depending on each other by different conditions. And this is accumulated already, not by you or anyone. But when there is more hearing about that, no doubt about the truth at level of intellectual understanding, which will condition moment of direct awareness unknowingly of what object at any moment, unknown, all by conditions, to have and more confidence on no one there at all. From this moment, see, it can develop from what, when it appears as different realities, like seeing, it's not that which is seen, little by little, so very little, because it's covered from moment to moment so long, in eons and eons ago. So just live easily, take it easy by conditions. That's the confidence of Dhamma as not self. But learn more to understand more why it's not self. How can it be? How can it not be I? Because there is I, he or she all around, all the time. How fast life goes on from moment to moment, unknowingly, just like a dream, from life to life, never wake up yet.